There is a place in America where people still report hearing footsteps in empty rooms, where lights appear in the desert and those who follow them come back different, where history did not end. It stayed. Hi everyone, welcome back to Miles of Myths. Today, we're counting down the top 10 most terrifying superstitions in Texas. Number 10. Never sleep with your boots on. For over 200 years, Texas ranchers followed one rule: never sleep with your boots on. Because in cowboy culture, boots on meant one thing: you died in them. Men killed in stampedes, gunfights, or alone on the trail were buried exactly as they fell. No preparation. No ceremony. Just boots. But older ranch records from the late 1800s mentioned something else. Workers reporting sounds inside empty bunkhouses. Slow dragging footsteps across wood. Investigations found nothing. No prints. No intruders. Just one detail repeated in multiple accounts. The sound always stopped right beside the bed. Number 9. The Curse of Palo Duro Canyon. Stretching over 120 miles, this canyon holds more than geological history. In 1874, during the Red River War, U.S. forces forced Comanche groups into this region, destroying food, shelter, and horses. Some historians recorded a final warning from a tribal elder: "This land will not stay with you." Since then, multiple settlement attempts failed. A proposed railway line in the early 1900s was abandoned after workers reported hearing voices echoing through the canyon, not carried by wind, but against it. Modern visitors still report sudden device failure, disorientation, and the feeling of being watched from above, not around them. Number 8. The Spirits of the Alamo. After the battle, records show Mexican troops attempted to dismantle parts of the structure, but multiple accounts, including officer journals, describe soldiers refusing to continue. They claimed figures were visible along the walls at night. Today, staff and visitors still report footsteps in sealed areas, the smell of burnt gunpowder, shadows where no one stands. One security report from the 1970s noted, "No visible person there." Some places become history, others stay active. Number 7. The Oil Field Warnings of West Texas. Oil drilling in Texas is dangerous. That's fact. But some rules are not written in manuals. They're passed down. Never bring bananas onto a rig. Never whistle during a shift, because historically, both have been present during fatal accidents. But there's a deeper belief. Early 20th century workers described oil reservoirs as pressurized pockets that shouldn't be opened too fast. Some even believed eruptions were not random, but reactions. After major blowouts, older crews would leave offerings behind. Tools, personal items, not tradition. Because if the ground gives something, you give something back. Number 6. The Marfa Lights. First recorded in the 1880s. Small glowing orbs seen floating in the desert. They split apart, merge together, and move against the wind. Scientists have tried to explain them as car headlights, atmospheric reflections. But here's the problem. They appear where no roads exist. Even military observation attempts fail to produce consistent explanations. Locals follow one rule: never follow the lights, because in documented cases where people tried, they didn't find the lights up close. They found nothing. No source. No distance change, just darkness. Exactly where the lights should have been. Number 5. Hill country omens. In Texas, hill country, warnings come from nature. If a rattlesnake crosses your path, you turn back. Because historically, travelers who ignored that sign were more likely to encounter accidents later that day. But the most unsettling belief involves the bluebonnet, Texas state flower. Rural folklore claims a single bluebonnet growing alone does not mark beauty. It marks a death. And in some reported cases, people who picked those isolated flowers later described recurring dreams of someone they had never met. Number 4. Donkey Lady Bridge. Near San Antonio Bridge, with decades of reports known as Donkey Lady Bridge. Legend says a woman survived a house fire, disfigured, grieving, unstable, but modern reports are disturbingly consistent. Drivers crossing at night describe Something running alongside their vehicle impacts on the side of the car and a figure matching their speed without slowing. Some dashcam footage has captured unexplained motion near vehicles, but never clearly enough to identify. Witnesses agree on one thing. It doesn't chase, it matches you. Step for step until you leave. Number 3. La Llorona of the Rio Grande. Along the Rio Grande, a legend older than Texas persists. La Llorona, the weeping woman. For generations, people have reported hearing cries at night. My children, but this isn't just folklore. Multiple law enforcement reports documented officers hearing unexplained vocal sounds near riverbanks. No person found. No source located. If you hear it, tradition says, do not respond, because the voice doesn't fade away. It moves. Number 2. The Devil's Backbone, a remote ridge road in Texas, known for sudden fog, complete signal loss. Multiple visitors describe seeing a lone figure, often identified as a soldier, standing near the roadside. Always still, always watching. Geological studies confirm the area has unusual magnetic variations, which explains device interference, but not sightings. Because the figure is always reported in the same position, same location, same posture. Number 1. The Curse of the San Saba Mission, built in 1757. Destroyed within a year. Rebuilt. Destroyed again. The mission, Santa Cruz de San Saba, was constructed on land already considered sacred. After its final destruction, the site was abandoned. But starting in the 1800s, a pattern emerged. Treasure hunters searching for rumored hidden gold began reporting sudden illness, violent accidents, psychological breakdowns. In 1934, one documented case involved a man who claimed to have located part of the treasure site. He never returned home. His belongings were later found scattered near the ruins. No sign of struggle, no clear cause, just abandoned. And here's what makes this different from a legend. The pattern hasn't stopped. Even today, locals avoid digging there, not because of history, because of what keeps happening. Which story stayed with you? Tell me below. And if you ever find yourself driving through Texas at night and something appears on the side of the road, don't stop. Just keep going.